How's it going, guys? DJ Neeks here, and welcome back to my A through Z playthrough for Heroes of the Storm. Today, we have landed upon the Queen of Blades, Kerrigan, who has been in the game for a long time and is categorized as a melee assassin, but she's kind of a niche pick. Like, sometimes she'll see action, but a lot of times she won't. She's not really chosen. When you look at other assassins in the game, she's not really prioritized or held in a high regard over other assassins in this game. You know, like, I think if you look... Let's try and see melee assassins here. We've got Alarak, Butcher, Illidan, Thrall, Samuro, Ragnaros, Malthael. Let's see here. Who else? Oh, Valera. Varian, if you go for assassin route, and Zeratul. And really, she's like, you know, on certain maps, she's regarded very highly, mainly because of her Ravage ability, because it has a instant reset if the enemy dies within a second and a half. She's also very well known for this combo, but it's a little difficult to pull off. You got to get the timing right, where first you set up your stun, then you use Primal Grasp to pull them back towards you into the stun. It's a little difficult to do. You got to practice it. It can be very, very effective, though. I've always liked her trait, where you get shields for doing damage. I've always thought Maelstrom right now could be a little stronger. Feels a little underpowered, I think. Ultralisk is kind of a bit of a niche pick, kind of a guilty pleasure pick, sort of. I've seen it make its way into some very hilarious WTF videos, like when you take the level 20 upgrade Torask, it'll just keep reviving and just keep pestering an enemy trying to do something because they just ignore it. It's kind of funny. She also was one of those characters that benefited from a new upgraded version of Bolt of the Storm, where she used to just have Bolt of the Storm. Now, it's called Psionic Shift, where it's kind of meant to be used offensively, like Diablo's Hellgate, where if you teleport towards enemies, you'll generate assimilation shields for the damage dealt. So, can be very aggressive, very versatile, being able to either be a good damage dealer or a jungler, all depending on what her team really needs. So, hopefully, things go well today. Alright, everyone, we find ourselves on the tomb, or rather in the tomb of the Spider Queen. The friendly team: Kerrigan, Alexstrasza, Chromie, Stukov, Sonya versus Genji, Sonya, Ana, Sergeant Hammer, and Gazlowe. We're going to be picking up Siphoning Impact, where, as I mentioned, you get an instant reset if they die within a second and a half. Well, if you pull that off, this will heal you for 10% of your maximum health. 3, 2, 1. Not really sure how much value I'm going to be able to get or pull off the combo here. Maybe against the Sergeant Hammer, but obviously I doubt I'm going to be able to pull that off against a Genji unless all of his stuff is on cooldown. I like the Skinnergy here I pulled off here. It's kind of gold. Oh! Yeah, I knew someone was there. Let's see. Ooh. Actually, I better go down here. No one is going to face this Sonya. Let's see. Can I pull this combo? Oh, I messed up because she didn't leave. I guess she's confident that she can be able to beat me. Which I guess that would make sense.
I read you.
Alright, so let's see if I can pull this. Oh, no, I messed up. Alright, there we go. See? Instantly reset. Now, this is going to be a little difficult to pull off, of course. With, okay.
Pushing ahead.
There you go, see? And this is one of the things that actually makes Kerrigan really good at, lane clear. But also on certain maps with certain objectives when it comes to destroying monsters. As I mentioned, many consider Infernal Shrines to be her best map in the game because she can do that to the monsters there. This isn't hero specific. This is for any enemies. And I don't think I can win this trade. I'm gonna go Sippy Cup. See, I'm not generating shields the way I want to.
Target identified.
Alright. I'm also running low on mana. My team is ignoring Gazlowe, soaking in the mid lane. I don't know why this is. And this Sonya. Yeah, I'm not gonna win against a Sonya. That's pretty obvious. Oh, alright, I got the heal, but that's all I got. Fortunately, the towers are helping me out. Very much looking forward to the infinite ammo changes in the patch notes. What do I want to get here? Actually, I think I want to get the clean kill, though I don't know how much value I'm going to get. I think I would actually want to get Fury of the Storm because of lane clear and wave clear is so important on this map. I'm going to go back to get some mana. And the Sergeant Hammers now made their way down to the bottom lane. Nobody's soaking mid. 3 of them... Oh, Chromie came back to base. The 3 of them are just trying to turn in the top, which I guess that's okay. But right now, nobody is getting this hammer. So, see, unfortunately, I was not able to pull off the combo well. Look at those resets. And of course, with the AoE damage I do on minions, and of course, Hammer's going to be right there trying to stop me. Go away. Leave me alone. There we go. Alright, so now we only need 7. And I messed that up. My bad, team.
I gotcha.
Our Sonya died to something. I don't know. So, I don't know what's going on up top. Oh boy, here comes their Sonya. There we go. I scared her off with my stun. I'm going to go with Assimilation Mastery at level 7, which is going to increase my health and mana regeneration when my shields are up. And again, I messed up that Q. Ugh. Sometimes I use it to engage and I forget about trying to get the reset going. We need only 7. And I think my team can do that, but... I have 6... There's Sonya. Oh, I stopped her from turning in. But I am... she used the Poison Spear to get me. Ah! I missed the stun. Trying to delay so my team can get a turn in.
Pushing ahead.
And we got it. And I died, unfortunately. Oh, our Sonya could get there, Sonya. But, oh, nope, nope, nope. Now, see, the thing is... Alright, there we go. I forgot about the Stukov-Chromie combo. I completely forgot about that. Alright, so we got the turn in first. Very nice.
Okay, that hurts a lot.
So as I suspected, I was going to have a difficult time pulling off these combos. Especially against mobile heroes like... Genji and Sonya, when she can just move around however she wants while she's doing the whirlwind. It's like as I've said, it's very difficult to pull off. Oh, and you have to time it really well. As you can see, the grasp can really negatively affect that. And yeah, there was really nothing I was going to be able to do to save our Stukov there. Alright, I'm going to Sippy Cup here. It looks like yeah. I'm gonna go down here and try and help out both our Alex and our Chromie. Hopefully I can get there in time to save them. Oh, there we go. I was afraid I messed up Chromie's shot. What do I want here? Do I want to... Oh my goodness, that works on the turrets too? Oh wow. I did not even realize that my Q reset works on the turrets. That is kind of cool to know.
Target identified. Thanks. I needed that.
It's like, I'm not really sure what I want to do here.
I've got this.
I just didn't want to give it away that we were going for the camp here.
Covering ground.
I still haven't picked my ult because I don't know what to pick here. Like, I know that like the more commonly, widely considered better ult is Maelstrom, but Ultralisk is just kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna go with Maelstrom. Because I don't know how much value I'm really gonna get from Ultralisk against this team.
Covering ground.
36 to 55. Gazo. Hello.
One woman on.
That is awesome that the reset works on his turrets. Well, we got that camp pushing mid, and I'm not doing anything to help out with that. Alright.
This one's mine.
Don't want to waste my ult on this objective. Ah, I wasted my stun though. And that has a 12-second cooldown, so you do have to kind of be careful. Alright, Chromie helping out with that. Genji did miss me. I can go down here and hit Hammer with the stun. I think I did anyway. Able to hit... There we go! Able to hit both Gazlo and Ana with my Q to get the reset. That is the kind of dive, gameplay, playmaking that I absolutely love with Kerrigan. We're gonna go with, I do like Double Strike. But you know what? I'm gonna go with the extra range Eviscerate to give myself extra range because we are going against a couple of very strong range enemies here. Gonna try and wave, lane clear the bottom lane to help out our Spider Queens get a better push. They are fighting in the top shrine at the moment. My ult is down. I don't like that we're fighting right now. We kind of shouldn't. Gonna try and get in here and stop this Sergeant Hammer. Unfortunately, she's getting healed by Hammer, and I'm by myself. And I died. Ugh. They were low health. I thought I could finish them off, and unfortunately I was unable to. Hopefully this can give us some kind of value. The bottom Spider Queens are pretty far up the lane, so that will help push that back, but Genji's right there. And so is Sonya. Though, our Sonya is doing work up here to get some value in the boss lane, which is fantastic.
Work to be done.
Though, I would say she better look out because they are going to be coming straight for her. They are on their way, I guarantee it. I'm going to go down here and try to start working on clearing up mid lane. Unfortunately, I did lose some gems, like double-digit gems, when I got killed there. So now we only have 27 gems on us because we got killed there. So that is going to hurt us in terms of getting another turn in.
Target identified. Think the same thing.
There we go.
Well done.
They do have enough return. I'm pretty sure, yep, that's exactly what they were doing just now. Go ahead and pop my ult, see if I can try and generate some shields and some damage. See if I can finish off the Sonya. And then maybe be able to finish off the Genji. And then heal myself by pulling that off. And I set up the stun on the hammer so that hopefully my team can finish it off. But the hammer... Oh, there we go. Whoo! Sonya's leap, and we just got a team wipe. Good job, team. At level 16, we're going to go with aggressive defense, which increases the amount of shields I now gain from my trait, which is, it just seemed to me like, that was something I definitely would need. Fortunately, because we got those giants, it's wrecking that Spider Queen, and will make it very easy for us to finish it off, because it took away a lot of its health. There we go. That is down. This camp is up. I'm going to head over here and try and grab this. And it looks like the Stukov will probably come over here to help me out. And because of Fury of the Storm, I'm getting AoE damage on all of these. There we go. And it looks like they're trying to push mid here. Oh, I totally messed up. For some reason, it didn't set up my stun. There we go. We were able to... Our Sonya! Man, our Sonya doing some good leaps there. Sonya's really good right now. And the Sergeant Hammer trying to push. Kind of ignore the Genji. There we go. Our Alex Straza also doing... a good job. We have enough for a turn-in. I only have 2. Who has the major? Oh, Stukov. Stukov, go ahead and turn in. There we go. Gonna grab a few more gems, and now I can turn in. I got it. I got it. I have the 2 we need. Alright. Sonya's there. Some of the other team is here. Our Stukov and Chromie are in a dangerous position. There we go. I pretty much just kept her in place so that Chromie could be able to hit her. Unfortunately, I did not get the reset on my Q. So... oh, the Shrink Ray! Oh, the Shrink Ray from Alex Straza allowed me to catch up to the Gazlo. Very nice. And now we are going to be able to take advantage of this push while they are down a couple of enemies. We are pushing really well here. There is... gonna be able to pull the Sergeant Hammer right there into my stun while Stukov put his silence on the hammer. Our team is having some great synergy here, doing a great job, and this tower should hopefully get us to level 20. Not quite, but with the other 2 Spiders Queens pushing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Do I want Psionic Shift or do I want Omega Storm? Omega Storm basically increases the size and increases the amount of shields that we gain. Ugh! Trying to hit that combo, but they keep going the other way. They know. These are knowledgeable players that know how to avoid the combo. Gonna get rid of this because I don't want them to have line of sight. I'm gonna go with Psionic Shift. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself that Bolt of the Storm, just in case I also find myself in some trouble. It doesn't have that great of a range, but that's because it's kind of meant to be used offensively, as opposed to as a means of escape. Blizzard said that they were wanting people to look for opportunities to use this offensively instead of just as a way to escape. Hammer is right over here. I thought I saw Sergeant Hammer right there by herself. And she knocked me back, and I used my ult thinking that I was going to be able to hit, stun her there, but she avoided. I used my bolt there to try and get some damage and during some shields, but unfortunately. Well, I'm probably going to die here because of the... Oh, man. There we go. We got the Sergeant Hammer. And now we can be able to go in here. Oh, the boss is down. I feel like we can still be able to pull this off. Alexstrasza going dragon. Unfortunately, I was focused very hard. Especially by that Sonya. Rest of my team, I think, there we go. Finishes off the Sonya. 4 of them are down. You gotta attack the core. Forget Genji. Ignore Genji. Just attack the core. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, Kerrigan hasn't really changed all that much over the past year. What you saw is pretty much how she has been for the past year. I mean, I think other than the one change I mentioned about the psionic shift, that was pretty much the only real notable major change that that I can think of off the top of my head that Kerrigan had. I'm going to give it to our Stukov because he was doing some good silences as well as some healing combined with Alexstrasza, though our Sonya was making some great plays with those leaps. But that psionic shift is really the only major change that I can recall happened to Kerrigan over the past year. She hasn't, other than that, she hasn't really been changed all that much. She's just regarded as, because of that reset on her Ravage, as a strong pick on certain maps like Infernal Shrines. The build we went with today, Siphoning Impact. I didn't go for the mana on the reset for the Q because this is a very heavily emphasized lane clear, wave clear map. So I thought that was going to benefit us more in terms of clearing the waves and getting the gems. Otherwise, I would have gone with the mana refund for the Q. Assimilation Mastery to be able to increase the duration of my shields as well as give me both health and mana regeneration while my shields are up. Maelstrom for more AoE damage, especially against the hammer, if I was able to get her to stay in place. More range on the Ravage with Eviscerate because of the Sergeant Hammer. Base shield, aggressive defense for more shields generated, and psionic shift in case I saw an opportunity to bolt straight to an enemy like Sergeant Hammer. Like pretty much my whole strategy when I saw this comp was try to counter Sergeant Hammer in somehow, some way. And the build that I kind of messed around with, except she went with Barricade at level 4, but instead of the healing on auto attacks, probably because to counter some of those plays like myself, because that Barricade did mess me up at least once. But yeah, Kerrigan's still pretty good. She's not top tier or anything, but she's still a pretty solid pick, especially on certain maps. Obviously, I was pretty bad on my combo in this game. I'm gonna absolutely admit that. But then again, when I looked at that comp, I knew I was gonna struggle at hitting my combos, unless I was able to do it on those times where Sergeant Hammer was like, oh no! That was pretty much the only time I was probably gonna be able to land those. So obviously, the combo is gonna take some practice. I need to practice on making my combos more with Kerrigan. But then again, I don't really play her that much these days because she is such a niche pick. Up next, we're going to be taking a look at Kerrigan, the character that many of us thought was the first multi-class character in the game, but that is still Varian over a year later, even though many of us were like, what about Kerrigan? Who has gone through some ups and downs, and he received changes after last year's BlizzCon where they said, yeah, we're going to look to try and make him a more viable choice as a DPS. He's still, able to do well either way depending on how you build, but of course we will be talking about more of that later and take a look at one of my favorite skins they've ever added into this, because of course you can probably guess who this is modeled after, and we'll be talking more about that when we come back. Stay tuned.